Hey, Emmanuel, Pastor Sean here at the church on a Thursday afternoon. I just want to take a couple minutes and talk to you about small group ministry. Why do we have small groups at Emmanuel? Well, we don't have them just because everybody else has them or for no good reason, but our small group ministry is very intentional, has a purpose. First of all, we need to know the mission of our church. The mission at Emmanuel is to proclaim the good news of Jesus, to teach, to baptize, and to disciple into maturity. We're all about reaching people with the gospel and then making disciples. Now, here's the thing about discipleship discipleship is a lifelong process, it doesn't happen in 5 minutes, it doesn't happen 2, 3 years. Following Jesus, being a disciple of Jesus, is a lifetime process. Here's the other thing about discipleship. I believe that the best context for disciples and being a disciple and being made into a disciple and discipleship making is small group ministry and Bible studies and ministry groups that we have as well. Why? Why do I believe that? Well, let me tell you why. I believe that because in the context of a small group or a Bible study or a ministry group, more in circles than in rows, I believe that that's where we really sincerely, relationally connect in a way with other believers that we can really begin to grow spiritually. And that's really important. Now, there's a couple other reasons for small groups too, Emmanuel, we want you to know about. Number two, secondary purpose for small groups and being in a small group is it's the place that we want to see that people are being physically and spiritually cared for. Again, as a body of believers, we want to care for one another. And there will be times in our lives when we go through different physical and spiritual struggles in our lives. And you're going to need to be connected to the body of Christ when that happens. And I believe if people are in a small group, a Bible study, or a ministry group, then when they go through those difficult times, they will have a place and some biblical relationships to rely on. So that's very important. And then thirdly, I think small groups and Bible studies and ministry groups are also a great place to serve in the body of Christ. Often we don't think about that, but it is true. We can all use the gifts that we have in our small group or in our Bible study or in our ministry group to minister to others and in the body of Christ and allow them to minister to us. And so, listen, I want you to know that we have a vision here at Emmanuel. And it's a big vision. It's kind of crazy, but it's a vision. And our vision, my vision, is that we would see every single person who comes and is a regular part of our body of Christ here at Emmanuel in at least one small group, one ministry group, or Bible study. Now, I say small groups, but I also add Bible studies because our Bible studies are also geared to function as a small group as well, where people can relationally connect and grow spiritually. And then ministry groups too. What do I mean by ministry groups? Well, like Celebrate Recovery, MOPS, our youth ministry. These are ministry groups that go after the same purpose and fulfill the same function that our small groups, getting in the Word, relationally connecting and growing spiritually. And so our vision is that every single person who is a regular part of Emmanuel is a part of one small group or ministry group or Bible study. And again, the whole purpose of that is that you would be relationally connecting with others in a way that you would be growing spiritually, that you would be being cared for and caring for others, and that you can be serving. And so, can I challenge you? Are you a part of our church but not in a small group, a ministry group, or a Bible study? And I know there's lots of different reasons for not being a part of one, but I really challenge you, if you're not a part of one, to consider being a part of one. In fact, when we launch our Back to Church Sunday, we start a brand new series in the book of Esther. What I will do is challenge you with this, is if you're not part of a small group or a Bible study, why not join one just for the study in Esther coming in the fall, and just try it out for that study, and you can decide at the end of that study whether you want to stick with that group or leave no strings attached. Again, when it comes to signing up for small groups, number one, you can come to the church at the back of the sanctuary. We have tables set up for you to sign up, check out all the different groups that are there, or go online, emmanuellife.com, and go under our ministries tab and then under small groups, and you will see all the small groups listed and Bible studies and ministry groups. Choose one that you think is a good fit for you that you want to try out, and then there's a form you can fill out there. Do notice that some of our groups are closed. Some groups are just full and are in a season where they can't receive new members, but other ones are open. And having said that, too, we are always looking for more small group leaders. So, hey, if you're out there and you would love to just facilitate a small group or lead a small group of people, we would love to hear from you. We'll train you. We'll help you explore that. So, again, you can also get in contact with me or fill out the form there as well. Hope this all makes sense. I hope it encourages you. And we'll see you. God bless.